Welcome to Midnight Terror, where the shadows come alive and the stories never let you sleep. If you enjoy chilling tales of the unknown, make sure to like this video and subscribe, because the darkness has plenty more secrets to share. Now, let's begin. At the end of my street, there's a boarded-up house, abandoned for decades, rotting wood, caved-in roof, no power. But every time it rains, a pale yellow light flickers on upstairs. Always the same window. The house was cut off from the grid after the last owner, Margaret Haynes, died. She'd sit by that window with a lamp during storms, waiting for her husband, who had drowned years earlier. Neighbors said she believed the light could guide him home. Last week, curiosity got the better of me. I walked to the house during a storm. The glow was there, steady, and then a shadow moved behind the window. The lamp flickered and went out. I ran home, but that night I woke to dripping water. Following the sound, I saw it, the same pale yellow glow, at the top of my stairs, Margaret's lamp, and in the faint light, I saw her, drenched, fragile, staring right at me. Her lips trembled. He still hasn't come home. The glow burst brighter, filling my chest with dread. I found myself outside in the storm. When I looked back, every window in my house was glowing yellow. 3 weeks later, it still happens. Every time it rains, the light appears, and sometimes a figure stands there, watching, waiting. Number 2, the basement that won't stay silent. I've lived in this house for about 3 years now. It's been in my family for 4 generations, and on paper, it's just a normal old home. But the basement has never been normal. Lights flicker when no one is near them. Objects move when I'm not touching them. My cats won't go near the bottom steps. They hiss, arch their backs, and stare at nothing. Sometimes there's tapping, sometimes smudges appear on the windows, impossible to reach from outside. The back door, the one closest to the basement, has unlocked itself more times than I can count. I've called electricians, but they say everything is fine. I've tried everything. Salt borders, iron nails in the doorway, copper coins on every windowsill, bells strung along the staircase, mirrors to reflect negative energy. Even then, the disturbances keep coming. A few nights ago, a brass pitcher fell in the basement. I knocked on wood instinctively, and then a scratch. Not on the floor, not on the wood, somewhere else, right behind me. I'm running out of words. What terrifies me most is that I'm not the only one who's seen this. My cousin stayed here for a week. He refused to go near the basement, said he felt eyes on him. A neighbor once peeked in the windows when no one was home and swore they saw shadows moving in patterns that didn't make sense. Sometimes I lie awake, listening for the tapping, waiting for whatever is down there to move closer. And I know, because my cats know it too, this isn't something I can just cover up or ignore. I don't know how long I can keep it at bay. Every night, every shadow, every flicker reminds me it's still there, watching, waiting, and I fear the day my wards fail completely. Number 3, Room 107, the haunted bathroom. It happened while I was attending a hairdressing course at a vocational school. We were staying in a dorm, me and 4 other girls, room 107. Across the hallway was the bathroom, 3 toilet stalls and 2 showers, just a normal tiled school bathroom. Late one night, one of the girls was asleep and the rest of us were talking. Suddenly, bang, bang, bang. The toilet stall doors were slamming shut, one after another, over and over. Trying to act brave, I said, "Let's check it out." So the 4 of us walked in. The moment we stepped inside, the smell hit us. Heavy, metallic, the stench of menstrual blood. We checked the stalls, the trash bins, everything. Nothing, no source. We went back to our room, but the slamming started again. At first, we thought we were imagining it, until the girls from the room upstairs came running down. They'd heard it too. The moment they entered the bathroom, everything stopped. Silence. All the stalls were closed. Nothing. Once they left, the doors slammed again. We went back a second time. This time, there was no smell. The windows were shut. No one had aired the place out. Yet the stench was gone. Suddenly, a loud clang echoed from the showers, like a showerhead had fallen. We rushed over. The showerhead hadn't moved. Then a door slammed so violently we screamed and bolted back to our room. It wasn't until later that I learned the truth. 3 years before, a girl from the same course had hanged herself in that very bathroom. And that bathroom never stopped making noise after. The story doesn't end here. It follows you home. Like, subscribe, and stay alert. Midnight terror will be waiting in the corners, and the next tale might be closer than you think.